took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. Hey, this sounds a lot like reading from Nines now. And then... everything went black. This happens to me a lot. Woo! Well, I guess I stopped right before the chapter switch. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. All I can think is, well, this is gonna be a really fun one to explain to people, isn't it? Oh, yeah, she's dead. Yeah, she's dead in my bathroom. Totally wasn't me. Definitely not my thing. Though I have to say, I'm really, really curious what the hell happened exactly. Given the doors are supposedly unpickable, that bathroom door is jammed, so she could have shut it. And I'm really hoping someone actually checks the corpse for a pulse, because there's nothing I hate more than supposedly dead people not necessarily actually being dead, which, you know, would have been answered if anyone bothered checking for a fucking pulse. If you killed her, why would you scream and faint? I'm the ultimate actor. But not really. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh, it's everyone! Yay! Oh, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I have to carry you back here. Oh, well, I guess you can do some heavy lifting after all.
Well.
I don't trust it unless it's checked for a pulse, Uber. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Oh yeah, the Pepto-Bismol. Shit, got everywhere. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and it exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Oh, great, yeah, that's not going to make me look any less guilty, right? Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man.
What?
What do you think's going to happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I sound just like Bianchi? Yes, I'm getting one of the voices down at least. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. I think we're on day 3. But yeah, just recently. Though, in our case, we actually knew her before, sort of. We knew who she was.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? Well, probably because he explodes and he's everywhere. That's usually a good reason. It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
Danakuma voice. I would never do that. If you believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. Nope, Reaper, that's it.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. Oh god, yeah, Leon has awesome facial expressions. Love him, dude. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What is the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Something to add to my bucket list. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yoo-hoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Omedetou. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? That's not very justice. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Jackman would say, there are no traitors. There are simply people who believe in other kinds of justice that I must kill for that.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey!
You're super
Come
naive.
on now!
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation, which I've heretofore left out, suckers. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you were the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Yeah, true, he didn't leave it out. This is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo. It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather information, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
I'm inclined to point at the Byak attack initially, just given how hard he was pressing for if you kill someone you get to leave. But we'll see. Need more data points.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
Oh shit. That's the door, which means...
Well...
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution.
Yeah.
Execution?
What?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is... execution. Execution! electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Fun. Oh, you're right, the V-Back soon is still up. I almost never used that. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Goody. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I can't tell if those are I's or L's. Either way, yeah, I can't impersonate a voice as high-pitched as Monokuma, so I just roll with the Dawn instead. But judge carefully, because all of your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Hmm?
What the?
Class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. Those are eyes who can call you I? Alright! Good to know. Welcome, I. Yeah, Monokuma's a little bit annoying. he sounds a lot like a squeakier Teddy from Persona to me.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want, I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil's standing here before me, and I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. Oh god, are we about to get another, Okay, Pit, seriously? Don't. I will throw you the fuck out immediately. You'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. Then... I don't give a fuck how much you think you're spoiling it. You call that shit out, you're gone.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
Oh, Christ,
You violated
Junko.
a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyer.
Oh god. Are we gonna go down another? Yep! Well, she didn't last long.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Well, Ultimate Fashionista has a few new piercings. Bye-bye now. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real.
No
way!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. And now you guys understand, right? Blood for the blood god, skull for the skull
Now
throne.
you see just how serious I am. Defy me, and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been her friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Wait,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventful end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it is not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I would like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackens. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
Yeah, it's that. I mean, naturally, you guys are not experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing, and I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Right, so then, you know who killed Sayaka. Of course I do. If I didn't, I could not possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. Yes, Reaper's got it right. Waifu is Cthulhu, clearly. All other waifus are shit. It left us stunned and confused. It left us at a total loss. It left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. And there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. Who cleans up the bodies? I was wondering about that myself. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible! Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
There are 2 numbered Danganronpas, a third one has been announced, and there's Ultra Despair Girls, which is kind of like Danganronpa 1.5. We already have a review key for that. I'll be running it closer to the end of the month. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. And they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. And that's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. Hey, Blue, how you doing, man? Just need a knife to kill someone? Yeah, but to be fair, if Sakura killed anyone, I think it would be pretty obvious. I mean, let's face it, they'd be spattered everywhere. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Also, she kind of got murdered while in my room, so the question is, was she even the target? Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Everyone's just, hanging out around Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check, after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. Oh, Hero, is it finally cluing in that, maybe it's actually real? She's dead? And that means...
What?
It means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Oh, you poor asshat.
What's your problem?
You just now accepting that? Yeah. Yeah, son, you got problems. Yes, they checked the pulse. Well, they checked her pulse at least. And I'm extra happy that my character was actually the one to do it. Now the question is, who checked Sayaka's pulse? First things first, I want to have a little chat with you. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. So where do I actually get to see that file? Oh god, actually I wonder if they've updated her report card to just include she's dead. No, that's a shame. I couldn't have thought they would have updated that. Hey Jordan, how are you doing? Well, fuck it, left to right, let's talk to everyone. You feel me? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Oops. Got a little bit further over than I meant.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us, Yep.
Let me out of here!
Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. No. You can stay and die with the rest of us, buddy. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. I'm not doing too bad, Jordan. Wonder how many spears Monokuma has in the school? I'm guessing more than enough for all of us. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
Hey, Kika. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Yeah, great cover if you're the one who did it, right? Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine, and I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Alright, to be fair, the only two people who might be a power match for each other. Works for me. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Oh god, he thinks the way I do. That's disturbing. Have a good dinner, Curry. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Mondo's finalist favorite food is butter? Really? Butter?
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? Ah, so we're finally getting to the whole part where she died in my bathroom. It's always dead people in my bathroom. That shit has got to stop. She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right.
Eh?
Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
so
Yeah, I'd leave majority of moderation up to the people who've played the game this time around. That's why I brought on a few extra mods.
actually,
I'd rather you didn't, no.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, or just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. This is why you leave your hooker killing to GTA 5? Cheers. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? Hey, if the people in P4G could do it. How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It's
very-
you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me, Nick? Wow, that face.
So,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. It's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? Yeah, Naoto was a detective. But we did fine without her. I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Oh, we have something in common, you psycho bitch.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And that partying looks at me. It's still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? Yeah, he tried to go back when I woke up in the gym, but no one let him leave. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Hey, Steve! So for solving this murder, you have to obtain our personas first? Hell yeah! Blood. Yeah, that's actually a good question, Ravnica. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Come on, I want to hear the sound effect he has for that one. I can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Well, not everyone left. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had the sword for self-defense. Wrist is probably fractured when she was forced to drop it. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth. So that we can all survive. Except for that one guy who's gonna die, definitely. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. Well, you know how. Monokuma File 1 added to Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Let's go ahead and slap a save in here. The sword was a replica, so no. It was also covered in really crappy gold paint dust kind of crap. So I'm curious who's been cleaning themselves recently, if anyone else happened to touch it. I'd like to actually investigate her body and see if there's any, if it's on her hands. Find out if she was definitely using it or not. Okay. So that is all that's in there. Yeah, it was covered in gold craft herpes. Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro? I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. Aw, that's okay. I don't think she minds. I have to stay with her. And you're probably still in shock, right? Yeah.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. I don't think he investigates as the bottom of a fucking bong anyways. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. I won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Better examine the state of the room a little closer. Hey, Party Squid! Yep, the Hobocast is in full effect. I've got 10 more days of this friggin' whatever the hell growing, and then I can finally shape it into something amusing. Versus Helpit, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Radio Zero. Alright, well, Mondo's on guard duty.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That's the smartest thing I've ever heard him say.
You son of a bitch!
Dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch who did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl who did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys, too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. Wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Highly unlikely. No, it seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? I'm just saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. Well, how would... Well... If she didn't lock the door when she went... I know. That's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and I doubt she would have gone out. Even how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Yeah, I have a lot of questions about how they got in as well. I'm also a little bit curious about the bathroom. If she was stabbed to death in the bathroom, we know that the bathroom door jams. So I'm a little bit... I'm curious how she was able to get in there. Unless she just didn't shut the door, but I just have the feeling the door would have been shut behind her. And that would have prevented anyone really from coming through because it acts like it's locked. It's so fucked up. Looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? No, someone probably cleaned up trace evidence after themselves. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. The big muscular guy? It's not a guy. Yeah, I told Sayaka about the door. But that doesn't mean she told anyone else about the door. She can get in, but if she shuts the door behind her, no one else should be able to. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Kuwabara, yeah. Alright, so replica sword as expected. Double check something on the sheath. This is, yeah, the replica sword. Does it mean it was used in the attack somehow? The sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but there's some scratches on the sheath. And they must have been made with something sharp. How'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It'd just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are these scratches on the sheath? I wonder if anyone touched my toolbox. The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had time or had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
I'm exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we? I can't actually check the trash in here. The display saying the sword was on. Huh, well, nothing for that one then. I want to actually take a look in here. I should look around here first, now that I've done all the other stuff. I can check other spots later, whichever I've got. Oh, okay, no, I guess there's actually more here. Well, let's just double check. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Fair enough. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh, you dumbass, it's a crime scene! I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as expected. There's something very unusual about your room. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the lint roller used on everything.
so...
Searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. FYI, guys, reactions to things are more likely to tip me off to spoilers than people speculating, so please try not to be so fucking stupid. Really. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? I don't think Sayaka's that much of a clean freak. Alright, so there's still something else going on here. Well, I haven't talked to Sakura yet. Scratches and gouges on the walls and the bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? No, the place is trashed for no real reason. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, it was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
What?
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. I think I've talked to everyone. I clicked on everything. Bathroom. And on the other side of this door... Hey, it's green now. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now, or, you know, pass out again. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She'd lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. And I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. That thought held me up and supported me. Yep, still dead. Interesting. I already have a few theories. I'm looking for something specific. looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Written in blood were the numbers 11037. To be fair, my first thought was I looked at it upside down and I was like, oh, Leon? Hey, Chimera! Yep, she did. Someone replaced her blood with bubblegum, no wonder she died. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Died of shame after spilling all the juice all over herself. Well, she might have spilled the knife into herself, too. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. It must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her. Where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Well, we know there's a shit ton of knives in the kitchen. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure, and looks like there's gold on it too. However, if the gold's on her wrist, and not on her hand, it implies she was hit with a sword. Ouch, Winter Knight, how are you feeling? There's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... well, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? I mean, she very likely was the writer. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Well, there's a lot of ways you can break someone's wrist after they're already dead, but I think that's beside the point. It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Is that it? Nothing else? Okay. So that is it then.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. Welcome back, Rich. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? We should totally ignore her. The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Tech note, don't click on a random dumbass's link regardless. I think that goes without saying. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Yep.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? I'll just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. The doorknob... You gonna let me click on it now? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew, which means somebody opened their fucking kit. And it does mean she did knock her, or lock herself in here. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? Yeah, except that one jams, so the assumption is that it's locked. And apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about it? Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Yeah, seriously, Versatile. I'm just gonna let the mods throw you out in a minute. You keep hedging on shit, and you're causing more problems in the first fucking hour that I've been running today than the entire stream yesterday. In fact, I think I'm just gonna throw you out myself. Sorry, you're not worth the risk. And since you've already been purged repeatedly, you're gonna be a problem. So, goodbye. Sorry. Not taking that risk.
I see.
That clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. I don't care how fucking well somebody meant. If you're gonna keep saying shit like that, you are a fucking problem for spoiler potential. Therefore, you're gone. We got through all of yesterday with nobody screwing up like that. I still don't really understand any of this, but... Hey, Anella! Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying that. I guess there's a good reason for me to read all this stuff out loud, huh? Too concentrated on killing stickmen to talk. What are you playing, Omega Zero? PS Vita only, Lone Wolf. I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. No, I don't take notes, I just memorize everything. Hey Proxerif, we are investigating the first murder. There are 2 dead people so far. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. I hate having to, I only leveled a 1-hour ban, but seriously, I'm not willing to fucking risk spoilers on this game. And people who sit there and go like, oh, this is great before stuff happens. Seriously, need to all just go fuck yourselves for that. It's incredibly obnoxious. Yeah, no, Casper. Alright, well, kitchen's the most likely place for the knife. And there's one missing. All kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Is it missing from the very beginning, or... Better see if anyone here knows more about it. Yeah, I know that was a full rack when we came in here before. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that, and, you know, rematerializing in somebody's chest. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Oh, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well...
Yes, we're talking to the full rack about the full rack Reaper. Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Well, that's handy. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, the one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. PS4 is a great door stopper. I've played some reasonable stuff on my PS4, but there's nothing I've played on the system that's made me been like, yep, really super happy I own this system. There's... Ah, the trash room. That was the other place I wanted to check. You know, if she really did write Leon on the wall, because I really don't think that's a 11037. To me, that just looks like Leon. And if that's the case, there was the question of why anyone would use the sheathed sword, right? Well, sheathed sword is a lot closer to a baseball bat. That's gonna be unfortunate if I have to write him off so soon. Door won't budge. Must be locked. Ooh, hey, I'll take that. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
That is the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
I'm gonna punch you, Bear, except I don't want to get impaled. This is stupid. You'd faster just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Shut the fuck up, Bear!
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma said the Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Huh. Well, that's certainly interesting. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Are you gonna let me actually in? I want to check the DVD. Fuck, it's not gonna let me in. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Nameplates in my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Well, first things first, let's grab that DVD. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it, and, you know, whatever else is in the trash can. Sayaka got really upset about seeing whatever was on the video, I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Now it's her in an inappropriate situation with a teacher. I'm not well, yeah. Either that, or it's probably more likely someone replacing her as lead singer in her band, or basically someone replacing the gap in the pop idol group with someone else. Her biggest fear is being forgotten. Alright, we get transcode. Hey, if you want transcode, get more people in here. All let's hear is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Yeah, I seriously doubt there's going to be anything else in here. Hey, first, how are you doing?
Seems like...
Okay, so we're here to talk to him about the nameplate. What's the hamster got to say? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Now someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, and destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way
What are
to
you
think
talking
about
about?
this in a common
All my love is
sense
for
kind of
2D.
way.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe they'll get tired of 2D, then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D, that's a face. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Go on. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? And if you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? It's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh,
got it.
okay. So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed to the trash room. Oh god, anything reminding you of a Reddit thread is probably not a good thing. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I looked at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... Yeah, I'm kind of liking Byakuya. Also, I'm liking doing a voice for him.
Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. I'm gonna kill you in the trash room. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? I want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Ooh, incinerators! Incinerator babies? Any incinerator babies? This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
This was the
fairy?
work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
Huh? The fairy? No. You just said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. And my incredible hair.
I feel as if...
And my RP voice. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down and checked the place out. Definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most
it
suspicious.
should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means somebody was able to open, or switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? That looks like blood on white. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. And there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. There isn't enough to figure out who the killer is. Can you stab the hamster man? Hey, right now he's useful. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Huh. Well, I'm trying to think of who would use a crystal ball, and there's only one person likely to do that. Oh god, Steve, what happened? I heard you rage quit Digital Devil Saga 2. Do you know what this is? You say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Oh my god, Dragon Quest IV reference. Holy shit. Alright, GG, Hifumi. I like you a little bit more now. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off. Those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows
sure
who
of
did
it.
it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. Alright, there's something over here behind him. There's a huge trash can. And is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh, it's got that too. Digital Devil Saga killed off your main character, you trained him the same magic stats and killed your main damage dealer and your healer at the same time. If you have 3 characters from which you had to train 2 from level 12 to 40, because you never used them before in the game. Wait. I don't remember that happening when I played through DDS2. That's pretty rough though, man. Hey, Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Yeah, let's just get out of here then. Alright, so we checked the trash room. We found a shit ton of info in there. I would really like to get in that room.
Seems like...
Alright, I already talked to you about the nameplates. Now, what do you have to say?
very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Well, to be fair, since they switched the nameplates, I'm inclined to say that's not actually the case. Hey, Brittany Overlord. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? Wait, I didn't suggest... No, I did suggest. That was my suggestion. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I hope he lives a long time. I like doing his voice. When I find the amount of bodies in your basement, I'm gonna be more shocked or disappointed. It's a hard question to answer. Well, might as well check out the DVD at least. Man, I gotta say, Steve, I really do not remember DDS doing that. That's brutal. Was that DDS 1 or 2? Definitely don't remember it in 1. I played 2 to the last dungeon, but... I don't know. wish I'd be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. When you get partnered, do we get CLZ printing? There are a few emotes I would love to see in here. I would love something for Jackman. I would love something for the stress or crit or kill indicators in Darkest Dungeon. I would love a printy, especially since we're going to be running Disgaea soon. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. Then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with a friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then a voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And the next moment, I saw something I could barely believe. Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
You got a review code for P4 Dancing All Night. Nice. Which reminds me, I put in for our review code of that today. So we will see.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Well, no wonder she freaked out. Alright, Mr. Ultimate Moral Compass, what do you gotta say?
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I have uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Hey, Llama. Yeah, I've been sitting on this game since launch day, never got around to actually playing it. I wanna have a little talk with you. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now, I've had enough, gotta break free! Hero, snap out of it! What? Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell? Yeah, I am enjoying it. I mean, the potential for spoilers is real, so yeah, that's a little bit of a problem, but I am definitely enjoying it.
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
God damn it. Yeah, so just, fuck all you guys. Let's just do this thing now.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Yeah, million yen, which is still a fair chunk of cash. Million yen crops out to about $10,000. Well, a little bit different now, but the general yen conversion, you can knock 2 zeros off.
Please go through the red door on the first floor
finally.
of the school.
I'd wondered about that door.
See?